Who is more powerful, Loki TVA or all cosmic entities? This is a very interesting question because the TVA has the power to preserve or erase any timeline in the multiverse. And thanks to Loki, the multiverse is alive. First, let's clarify the role of Celestials. The answer lies in What If, where the Watcher explores different timelines, which are under TVA's control. The stories narrated by the Watcher showcase some of the most powerful beings, the Celestials, indicating that the TVA ranks above the Celestials. Things get interesting considering the revelation in Eternals that Celestials created universes to birth new Celestials. While Celestials are ancient engineers of the cosmos, the TVA holds the ability to erase them. An example is Ego, the living planet, using a power stone in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, while Infinity Stones are trivial to the TVA. This evidence clearly places the TVA above the Celestials. The TVA, originally created by He Who Remains, was tasked with maintaining the sacred timeline by preventing the formation of alternate timelines. The TVA is a powerful organization controlling the fate of the multiverse, capable of altering future events anywhere in the universe using reset charges to erase potential timeline-forming events. The TVA's gadgets are futuristic, and they operate from the end of time, overseeing all timelines. This places the TVA a level above the Celestials, and just below eternity, infinity, and death, as nothing surpasses space, time, and death. Initially, the TVA was tasked with maintaining the sacred timeline, but now they oversee the freedom of all timelines, keeping an eye on Kong variants. Loki's journey and powers. Loki, a frost giant, was brought to the TVA after trying to escape with the Tesseract following the 2012 New York attack. With the death of He Who Remains and the branching of the sacred timeline, Loki gained a powerful ability, time slipping. This makes Loki a wandering time and dimension traveler. The origin of this power is paradoxical, enabling Loki to understand the temporal loom and gain knowledge of centuries. When Loki discovers that the temporal loom can't handle an excessive amount of branches, risking universal destruction, he faces a choice. Instead of bringing back the sacred timeline by saving He Who Remains from Sylvie, Loki chooses the multiverse's free will and takes the place of the loom, effectively becoming the loom himself. This places Loki in a unique position as the custodian of the multiverse. However, it's unclear if Loki can manipulate the multiverse. While he might develop new powers in the future, his current burden is to maintain his place, as the multiverse's survival depends on him. Loki now oversees all events without participating in them, which is why his statue has replaced He Who Remains. Lastly, Loki is not yet the God of Stories. During the Axis event, where the morality of heroes and villains reversed, Loki's morals changed too. Like the rest, Loki's morality isn't straightforward. He shows cunning, engages in devilish deeds, but is still likable. After his morality was reversed, he became truthful but lost his loyalty. Before this reversal, Loki was repenting for his mistakes, but now he feels nothing of the sort. However, once everything was set right, Loki faced a problem. While every superhero and supervillain had recovered, Loki could no longer lie. Loki encounters his future self, who reveals how he will eventually destroy Earth and the heavens, leading to his future self burning him in a magical fire. This transports Loki to Elsewhere Loki, who gives him two choices: become the villain his future self has become, or sacrifice himself to save everyone else. The god of lies, Loki, chooses a third path, declaring, "What is a lie but a story? We can write our own stories and our own happy endings." He becomes the God of Stories, capable of anything through his thoughts. This transformation didn't happen to the Loki of 2012, who is now managing the multiverse. Saying that this Loki is more powerful than entities like the Celestials or Eternity makes no sense because Loki's burden is a glorious purpose, sacrificing himself for everyone else's free will and survival. This undoubtedly makes him one of the greatest MCU characters, though his power level is still undefined. Returning to rankings, Loki operates beyond the multiverse, bound to his role, unable to leave. The TVA can change the multiverse, placing them above it, hence they rank above the Celestials. The updated ranking is 1 above all, Living Tribunal, Eternity, Infinity, Death, then the TVA with Loki's support, followed by Celestials, Galactus, On, and Entropy. Loki faced a choice. Preserve he who remains and allow the secret timeline, where no one has free will, or let he who remains die, ensuring a multiversal war. It's still unclear in the MCU if the multiversal war has been averted. Loki chose a third option, taking the Loom's place, but the possibility of war or another threat like incursion remains. It will be interesting to see Loki's role when the multiverse faces destruction due to incursion. Although we've ranked the TVA above the Celestials, the TVA's control can be seized by anyone, allowing any higher being to control the multiverse. This could be a variant of He Who Remains or Doctor Doom. That was an overview of the cosmic entities, the TVA, and Loki. What do you think Loki's future holds after Avengers Secret Wars? Will he become the God of Stories? Do you think the TVA is stopping the Kong variants? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe to our channel for more contents. For Daredevil Born Again trailer breakdown, watch the video above. And to know the cosmic hierarchy of Marvel, watch the one below. I'll be back with a new video soon.